Good morning. This is DHB, Devotion, Health and Beauty Recovery Network, and I am Day. DAA are my initials. Walk with me on the recovery journey of hope, renewal, resilience, and self reflection. As we listen to these daily affirmations, reflections, devotions, and meditations, remember that you are not alone. Fair use. Daily Reflections. This is a book of reflections by AA members for AA members. April 7th. A wide arc of gratitude. And speaking for Dr. Bob and myself, I gratefully declare that had it not been for our wives, Anne and Lois, neither of us could have lived to see AA's beginning. The Way of Life in AA, page 67. Am I capable of such generous tribute and gratitude to my wife? Parents and friends without whose support I might never have survived to reach AA's doors? I will work on this and try to see the plan my higher power is showing me, which links our lives together. Courage to Change, One Day at a Time in Al-Anon, April 7th. Could it be that God has a sense of humor? I attended a new meeting recently at which I had been invited to speak. I had conjured up in my imagination a large group of serious-minded Al-Anon members sitting in the perfect location with the perfect format while I uttered a daunting barrage of wise words. What I found instead was a small group perching in a temporary meeting place with a substitute secretary who had misplaced the perfectly scripted format. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. In short, I soon felt right at home. My higher power had substituted enough familiar, spontaneous elements so that I could feel completely comfortable. My concept of this important meeting and the important words I'd be speaking and hearing had quickly disappeared. We were just a group of members in the fellowship doing our best to muddle through and lend each other a helping hand. Today's reminder: I give thanks for the ways my higher power finds to cut my pretenses down to size. When I can laugh a little, I feel less afraid. I want to remember every time I'm tempted to take a heavy, somber view of a happening that it may not be so bad after all. I'll cultivate knack for recognizing and enjoying humorous moments. And that was a quote from One Day at a Time in Al-Anon. Just for today, Daily Meditations for Recovering Addicts, April 7th. The Value of the Past. This firsthand experience in all phases of illness and recovery is of unparalleled therapeutic value. We are here to share it freely with any addict who wants to recover. Basic text, page 10. Most of us came into the program with some serious regrets. We had never finished high school, or we had missed going to college. We had destroyed friendships and marriages. We had lost jobs, and we knew that we couldn't change any of it. We may have thought that we'd always be regretful and simply have to find a way to live with our regrets. On the contrary, we find that our past represents an untapped gold mine the first time we are called on to share it with a struggling newcomer. As we listen to someone share their fifth step with us, we can give a special form of comfort that no one else could provide: our own experience. We've done the same things. We've had the same feelings of shame and remorse. We've suffered in the ways only an addict can suffer. We can relate, and so can they. Our past is valuable, in fact, priceless, because we can use all of it to help the addict who still suffers. Our higher power can work through us when we share our past. That possibility is why we are here, and its fulfillment is the most important goal we have to accomplish. Just for today, I no longer regret my past because with it I can share with other addicts, perhaps averting the pain or even death of another. Today, Emotions Anonymous, April 7th. Reflection for today. All I have are these 24 hours. Each second, minute, and hour I have a choice. Do I realize how many choices I do make each day, however small they are? I am responsible when I am making decisions. Each choice I make helps me to grow. Some decisions I make might be right, some might be wrong, but I grow from all of them. I gain more confidence with each decision I make. Meditation for today. Give me the courage to make decisions. Today I will remember the worst choice may be to make no choice, but even that is a choice. Strengthening my recovery. Meditations for adult children of alcoholics' dysfunctional families. April 7th. Sexual compulsivity. Many adult children have struggled with sexual compulsivity. That has brought great sorrow and a hellish isolation from society. BRB, Big Red Book, page 247. We isolated ourselves even when we were with others. Our bodies did not belong to us, even though we didn't think of it that way. We found ourselves in sticky situations, being sexual with people we didn't like. Afterwards, we felt sick. The feeling of being raped again came up, but we didn't know where it came from. We were sure that nothing had really happened to us because when we were children, our protectors said that it didn't, or it was no big deal. We wanted to believe them. We wanted to hold on to the fantasy that we were loved and cared for. As we recover, we learn to treat ourselves, including our bodies, with respect. We don't let others touch us when we don't want to be touched. We realize that having sex outside of a committed relationship may be unsafe for us. We know that we can stop being sexual at any time with our loved one when feelings come up that need attention. The affirmation for today reads, "On this day I realize that healthy sex comes from trust and respect with a person that I love and who loves me back. I know they love me, not just because they say so, but because they show me by how they treat me." Please subscribe, share, like, and most of all, be the you that you are created to be, one day at a time.